I saw an interesting sign the other day in a storefront window in my neighborhood. It was a sign that said, "Everyone welcome." And it showed one of those little yellow smiley face emojis with a mask over it. And it said, "You are required to wear a mask when you come in the store in accordance with the various laws and so forth." But we also acknowledge the subsection of the laws that talks about mask exemptions. So everyone welcome, have a nice day. And I thought, oh, that's very interesting, because this mask exemption conversation, it's become a pretty acrimonious one. And there are some stores that say, absolutely, under no circumstances can you get away with not wearing a mask. And there's been some odd stories about stores actually kicking out special needs persons. And there was a lady who had no arms because of a disability. And she said that particular day she was not able to put the mask on because she didn't have a family member with her when she was going into the store and so forth. But they said, no, we don't care. You got to get out of this store. I mean, really kind of inhumane stuff going on. And I thought, man, this is really interesting to see this sign, this everyone welcome sign, because I always wear the mask and, it's not a big deal for me. I wear the mask. But look, if I'm going into Loblaws and there's 100 shoppers and one of them is not wearing the mask, I know some people go, we got to call the cops right away, or we got to film them on the phone and chase after them in the store and call them names and so forth. I'm just like, okay, whatever. There's one person who, for whatever reason, doesn't want to or can't or whatnot, isn't wearing the mask. It's not a big deal. And I say all of this because I just feel like that store's sign is a very kind of mature and humane one, because there's been a lot of inhumane and intolerant behavior happening recently. I saw that store and I thought, this is a business that will get my business, that I will be a customer there, to acknowledge that I think they're being decent and easygoing and not, excessively irate at people. Whereas there's another store in my neighborhood where, when the store was closed for customers going in, just open for curbside pickup, it had caution tape on the handle. It says, do not touch the handle. Do not touch the door at all when you are coming for curbside pickup and so forth. And it was very like, whoa. And I was kind of like, all right, nice to know where you stand on all of this. But at the same time, I also thought, okay, in a week or two or what have you, the government's maybe going to say the store can reopen. So what are you going to be like then? You've gone from saying, it's too dangerous to touch the handle, or whatever sort of hostility was going on there, to us being in the store now. How are you going to make that adjustment? I mean, is it going to be a kind of tense place to be in this? I don't really want to be there. I don't really want to frequent this business. I mean, there's a lot of places that are very much taking COVID seriously and following the protocols, but they still manage to do it in a way that is not, I think, being overtly hostile to their communities and to their customers. And I will be thinking about this when I make my shopping choices after the pandemic's over, and where I choose to go and so forth. There's been a lot of communities outside of Toronto where Torontonians like to go on the weekend and hang out and so forth. And some of them, the mayors have said, we don't want these Toronto people here right now bringing up their dirty virus and so forth. Even though were you to have gone up on the day, there would be the same protocols we all follow. And I thought, geez, on other days, and I know when the pandemic's over, you're going to say, oh, come on, come back. We lost so much money, so much clientele. Let's hashtag shop local, support these businesses and so forth. I'm like, well, I don't know. You gave us the middle finger and you made it pretty clear you did not want to see us, and you were very intolerant then. What, suddenly now we should open our wallets? I don't know. How do you feel about all of this? I think there's going to be a lot of, there's a lot of tension now, but I think when it's all over, people will remember these experiences and these scenarios, and I don't know, maybe that tension will sort of continue, and it will inform the choices that we make in our shopping experiences and how we go out and about in our communities.